today we're finally gonna talk about my Singapore trip. I know I said I was gonna post it and then it's like a month later I'm like, where's the video? But I'm finally gonna do it today and share with you guys what I ate, what we did, and I'm gonna break it up into a few parts because I was there for 4 or 5 days. I visited my friend Tim in Singapore because he used to live in Melbourne and then all of a sudden he moved back to Singapore for good. So I was like, no! So I went there to visit him, and then one of our other friends, Jason, made a trip to Singapore as well. So we had a little bit of like a little squad time. 3 of us, if that is a squad. So the first night we actually went to a hawker center and it was called Chom Chom. They were warning us that it's gonna be really hot, really smoky, and when we got there it wasn't actually too bad. It was quite busy and there's so many vendors there selling like all kinds of things. So they had like satay, they had, what else did they have? This is why you should like talk about the video like when you get back, because now I can't remember. There's just different stalls selling different things. The first thing we got actually was this like big ass sugarcane juice. It was like a jug, like a big jug, and I thought it was for sharing, but this big jug is for one person. But I love sugarcane juice. It's just so refreshing, especially when it's like so hot in Singapore. We got the carrot cake. So carrot cake, I don't mean carrot cake like the cake. So it's made of radish or daikon, and they make it into this essentially like a cake, and they cut it up and they stir fry it with like bean sprouts and egg and sauce, and it tastes really good. And they have either black or white in Singapore, so you can pick. So one uses a darker sauce and one is a lighter sauce. I think we got the black one. We also got satay, which is chicken skewers, and then it comes with a peanut sauce, which is mildly spicy. I don't know, I couldn't taste any spice, but I love satay sauce. Also, it came with some cucumber and onions, which is like quite traditional when you order satay, and sometimes you can get like ketupat as well, and that's like that rice cubey thing. I feel like I'm not very good at describing food, but I'll insert a photo here so that you guys know what I'm talking about. But we didn't get the rice thing. The chicken was so tender, and then with that peanut sauce, girl. And then we also got, what else did we get? And we also got rojak, which is, how do you describe rojak? Like, it's not really a salad, but it kind of is. Most rojaks have like fruits and vegetable. No, cucumber. That's a vegetable, yeah. And then it's mixed in this dark sauce that's made with like shrimp paste and like soy sauce and some magical thing. And it's like slightly spicy as well, but that's not the one we got. The one we got was actually just youtiao, which is the Chinese donut. They cut that up and then mix it with the rojak sauce, and then they sprinkle like crushed peanuts on top. Oh, that was the first time I actually had it as well. I've never had it before. I've always had like the traditional one with like the fruits and stuff. So I've never had this carb on carb thing, but it was so good. The rojak does have like quite a pungent smell, like the sauce, because of the shrimp paste that's in there. It's like savory but sweet at the same time. We also got a barbecue sambal stingray. I haven't had that in ages. I haven't eaten any stingray in Australia, so I don't think it's a thing. It's like a barbecued stingray, and they've put like a sambal sauce on top, and then it's wrapped in banana leaf, and so the banana leaf imparts like a flavor onto the stingray as well, and it was so good. And we also got char kway teow, which is like a wok fried noodles. So kway teow is like the flat rice noodles, and they tao. Tao means like fry? Yeah, so I guess they stir fry it with bean sprouts, prawns, egg, and like, what do you call siham? Am I even saying it right? The cockles, yeah. Then obviously there's like some magical sauce, like some soy sauce. I don't know what seasoning they use, and it's so good. The thing I realized though is because I've been in Australia for a while, so I just feel like the servings were very small, minus that big ass sugarcane juice, because we were sharing everything, so it was fine. But I feel like if you just ordered that, you would still be hungry. That's pretty much what we had for dinner that night. And then the next day we had chicken rice, but it wasn't just like your average chicken rice. It was actually a fried chicken rice. It was in a mall, but I don't quite remember what mall it was. Pretty much it was a small little shop, and that was all they served. They served fried chicken rice, and it was so good. It came with rice, but the rice is just not like any basic rice. The chicken rice is usually cooked with like the oils from the chicken fat. Does that make sense? So what you do usually is like you would fry up the chicken to render out the fat, and then you stir fry the rice in there and then cook the rice, and usually you use pandan leaf as well, so it makes the rice very fragrant. And then it was served with some fried chicken, and then there were like extra crispy bits as well. And then it also came with a sambal, which is like a chili paste, and a little bowl of soup. I can't remember what we did that day. I think we walked around and we actually met up with some friends in Singapore. So I met Kyril and a bunch of other guys, and we shot around the city, which was really, really fun. But we were so tired that day. And also like shooting in Singapore, like taking photos in Singapore is so different from shooting in Melbourne, because here it's cold, so you can like go out all day and walk around and you wouldn't feel tired, or you won't be sweating. Okay, in Singapore I was sweating so hard, and in the photo I was wearing one of Tim's jacket, and it was this Palace jacket, but it was like the puffy kind, so it was so hot. And the Singapore weather, like in all the photos, like my hair was like and like my face was so red because I was sweating so much. That day we kind of just explored Orchard Road and walked around, went to a few stores. And then that night for dinner we met up with Tim's sister as well, and then we just randomly decided to go and have ramen. And we went to, so I think we went to Ippudo Ramen, and what I got was, obviously I had to have the spicy one, and that one you could pick like the level of spiciness, and I was gonna go like the hottest one, but again the waitress was like, oh but it's really spicy, like really, really spicy. I'm like, okay, I don't want to order something I can't eat, so I got like, this is extra spicy. I got like a level done from extra spicy. It's fine.
Is it spicy though?
Enough to feel something? This one. Just over there.
Yeah, thank you. Enough to feel something.
Yeah, it's enough to feel something, but not. She lied to me. It turns out when I got it, it wasn't that spicy. So that's pretty much the first 2 days in Singapore. This is part 1, so I'm gonna end the video here, and then I'll do another video of the other days. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed already, please make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can keep updated with me. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!